What's happening, guys, and welcome to the next part of Starfox Adventures Dinosaur Planet, and we were about to take a mammoth ride into the great unknown, so let's get on our way, so to say. Tricky's happy there. So we got some kind of green bar, and did I accidentally use a firefly? When did that happen? To guide us no harm through the blizzard, you will need to be fed alpine roots as you explore. Look on the ground and walk over them to eat. Okay, so we're just... Oh, it's a stamina bar, not a health bar. Okay. So it's just a really long taxi trip, so to say. It's interesting noise for him eating as we go. Bye, Tricky. Where are you off to, mate? Well, I like how he seems to be fine, but what is the stamina for? Is the stamina just for him moving? Or is the stamina because the blizzard's so cold, which in that sense, why aren't I just freezing to death? Because I would be less likely to like this climate. I don't know. Let's just not think about the logistics of computer gaming. Let's just ignore that. Let's just go past that. Oh god, you are so slow. You need faster vehicle next time. To get one of those jet speeders again that we had against those two guys. We've been through this in no time at all, as long as they had headlights and could cut through the mist. The blizzard. But we're here, we're finally at the end, the stamina bar is gone.
Tricky? Tricky!
Your friend will turn up. They usually do. Maybe I can help until he does.
Okay, sure. Plus, that was a very pragmatic response. Yeah, your friend will turn up. They usually do. Maybe he loses his kid someday. Oh, he'll turn up. Usually does. And never comes back. Well, we just open up a passageway with you, and we don't need you to take us any further, sir. Even though you want to hang out with us. I'd rather go hand on foot with my staff. And fight enemies that way. We got a soul door. Crazy cool attack. Suck the stylishness. I actually got asked by someone in the comments how to do that specific attack. And it is to hold diagonally back. And it will automatically start that routine. So it's like, depending on what directions you're pressing, it does a different combo, as I said in the previous episode. Yeah, another subscriber commented about the fact that the Starfox music is very much... We got a speeder. Just what I always wished for a second ago. And that's open the trap. Is that where the trapdoor boulder was before? Let's go. Let's just find out. Another subscriber said about how this game is lacking the epic Starfox music that's just usually part of the Starfox genre. And the obvious reason for that, or the well, it might not be so obvious because there's not like many people research into what goes about making a game. Not many people probably knew that Dinosaur Planet, when it came out, Starfox Adventures, wasn't a Starfox game at all unless they were die-hard fans. So yeah, because the game, of course, as I explained earlier, was not a Starfox game. It was originally designed with music, of course, in mind to suit the atmosphere, suit the characters that were part of it. So of course you're going to be missing out all the usual Starfox epicness with its music. It's always been absolutely kick-ass with its... What's going on here? Oh, you can tell you're an ace pilot. Conveyor belt full of flames. Okay, that's a bit of cardio. Never hurt anyone. Not good. I wasn't expecting it to go at that moment. Good, good. Got through. Don't want to go on the pit flames. Enemies. Yeah, maybe missing the Starfox epic theme tunes, but of course they are there. For example, the R-Wing flying sections. Oh, it decked him instantly. A dodging roll attack automatically does 2 damage. That's an interesting fact to learn. You of course get the Starfox parts for like the R-Wing flying, but you've got to remember that the R-Wing flying and all that were probably put in the game after, of course, the decision to make Starfox. There probably wasn't anything like that in the original game. So you get the new music there, but on a development side of things, you wouldn't, of course, want to get rid of... Oh god, the music you'd spent ages working on, would you? You wouldn't want to just start afresh and make it sound more Starfoxy as well as just including Starfox. So of course, it would have required more money from them as a development house. So they didn't do that, of course, and I can understand that decision. I guess everyone can understand that decision. Let's put it that way. I've got a boulder right behind me, haven't I? Watch you go past, that's fine. Switch up above, don't have my thing set. Not a good idea. Gonna get run over by a boulder. Run! And pick up a key. I'm assuming that's what's in here. Lovely jubbly, silver key. What kind of key is it, sir? This is a shop called prison cell key. No other description, just exactly what it is. Okay, never mind. I'm sure I could have got past that by just running up the left-hand side, but whatever. I don't need to risk it, do I? Oh, what the hell am I getting hit by? I didn't get hit by the boulder, surely. Ah, okay, checking there. The walls. The walls are molten. Run into them and get hit. That's basically the name of the game there. So yeah, all the music, as I kind of said back, is very like Africana, as it were. I mean, it's very like, for example, the Thorntail Hollow music is very much like Lion King-ish. I don't know if you would agree with that. There's very much that kind of African vibe to it. Of course, dinosaurs and all that. I'm not sure dinosaurs and Africa go hand in hand, but I guess it's the nearest kind of thing you can get to the kind of atmosphere it's generated. Plus, of course, the original Star Fox Adventures look, for example, Crystal's design makes her look more tribalistic as a character, if you know what I mean. For example, originally with, why is this just random ice cave with, I need Tricky. The original, looking at original screenshots of Dinosaur Planet, it looked like the game was meant to be played with 2 playable characters rather than the Crystal as a damsel in distress that we have now. Ooh, not good. Because simply put, a simple way to put it is that she looked out and about and adventuring. So, I mean, to add Star Fox in the game, of course, you want to have Star Fox as your main protagonist. And you always want to have him at the centerpiece of the action, so that's why Crystal ends up as a damsel in distress. So to say, like a Princess Peach, your princess is another castle. That kind of dynamic. Welcome back, Tricky, who's been locked up. Right, mate? You got an A prompt.
Fox! I lost you in the blizzard! Some sharp claws found me and threw me in that stinky cell!
Yeah, good job, mate. Next time, maybe don't run off without me. Might be good. Yeah, so probably a lot we don't know about the game as a whole and what it was meant to be. You can speculate about it. You always got to keep that in mind when you think of this game, is that it was not originally meant to be a Star Fox game. And it has got its tacked on parts like the R-Wing. Or any of the cutscenes at the start. I guess the cutscenes at the start had to be monstrously changed. You don't know how much has deviated from their original planning, if you know what I mean. I've got the key for the other cell there. I'm just doing things on autopilot now while I'm chatting away. Every puzzle's coming into place, if you know what I mean. It's just automatically like there, sorted. So when you set into autopilot in gaming, it's usually when you're best. When you're playing like a Call of Duty and you're no longer having to think about it, you're just there and you're just doing. Always when you're at your best, when things are instinct rather than thoughtful. So let's unlock you, and I'm guessing, considering your small stature, you might be the missing Belena Tay, the daughter of the previous Mammoth guy, the gatekeeper. Not going to talk to me straight off. I have to come to talk to you then.
Who are you?
I am Fox, and this is the Crown Prince of the Earthwalkers. We've been sent by the Snowhorn Gatekeeper to find the Spellstone. Do you know where it's hidden?
My name is Belena Tay. The Gatekeeper is my father. Did he send you to rescue me?
I'm sorry, Belena, but he feels you have betrayed the beliefs of the Gatekeepers. We were only sent to find the Spellstone.
The old fool. I had to save the tribe. If it wasn't for my father being a gatekeeper, none of this would have happened in the first place.
Belena! Are you there?
Listen carefully! Find a way to the bottom of the mine! I'll meet you there!
Yeah, that was a bit odd, I gotta say. Indignant rage causes her to smash out of the cell, which makes you wonder why she couldn't just do it in the first place. Plus, how did she know that this wall was hollow? How did she know? I know it's for storyline purposes and all, but I love the fact that when she went and said make your way down to the mines, it automatically turned you this way, and it was like, oh, hello, crack in the wall. You gotta love how games do that sometimes. They literally hold your hand and play the game for you at some points. It's really getting worse as we go along. I mean, this game is in 2002, and there are some cases of doing that. There are other cases where it leaves you completely to your own thought. For example, it doesn't tell you exactly what to get the golem as a gift. Nowadays, games would literally go, yeah, you got to get this for this and do this. I love how that happens in modern day gaming. Random guy just appears out of nowhere. Gets spin attacked. Oh, he's still alive. There we go. Up we go then. See what we can see. Well, hey. Probably should have checked what was down first, to be honest. So what we got here then? Box, random enemy. Get dead. Freezy water. Ah, don't want to go in there. Don't want to go in the water. Don't want to go in the water. And we have stalactites and an energy thing, which makes me leads me to believe that I can knock them down, but it just passes through. So what on earth am I supposed to do then? Ooh, there's two different types of stalactite. Or are they stalagmites? I can never tell the difference. I've even been to Wookiee Hole Caves. If you're an English guy, you know exactly what I mean by that, probably. Oh, I really need to learn to always spin when I land. I thought I missed that one then. It's randomly... Whoa! Don't want to fall off into the icy water. I mean, icy water, a little bit better than falling into lava, sure, but still. Not exactly the best situation. I think that's all of them. So that allows us to get over to the switch over here. Which then in turn starts... Well, ice platforms, well, I can't really call them an iceberg, can you? Yeah, games really changed in that respect. I mean, anyone who's been gaming for a long time knows what I mean. Knows that the age of 2D platforming, while the games were simplistic, while there weren't exactly that many button functions to do, it was very boiled down. Oh, what the hell, respawning? They managed to squeeze a lot of difficulty out of things. They managed to squeeze a lot of difference, which the environments themselves, rather than any kind of other abilities it gives you. And I think that's really the best way to go about with gaming, really. It just seems to work. Now, development houses nowadays, they make games easier. I was thinking I had to cross to jump over somewhere over the waterfall, but it looks like there's just a way through here. Development houses nowadays just make games easier and easier. And I just wish they went back and stepped back a bit. I don't see why we can add more complicated things, more functionality to games, but it seems to always lower the difficulty. Why those 2D games are often quite the hardest, the games of that era, the games of that time, why they were so much harder, so much more difficult to deal with as a whole. Even though they had less to them, as it were, you could say. It doesn't really make sense, that kind of dynamic. I don't know why game development houses... Well, actually, I do know why game development houses choose to make things easier all the time. And the simple fact is that they make games for the casual market. When back then, in the era of 2D games, you made the games for a very niche market, a very dedicated hobbyist thing, whereas now it's becoming more of a widespread entertainment thing. So yeah, you can understand it in that point. Case point, Activision, more or less. Not even just talking...
I lost you in the blizzard. Some sharp claws found me and threw me in that...
Didn't you already tell me this? Am I having deja vu or something? Ooh. Scarab's nice. Lovely, getting some cash. You made me completely forget Activision, for example, with World of Warcraft. The original World of Warcraft was, well, you could say hard, but it was very much for the hardcore player. You had to be a guy that was willing to put in acres of time. The original honor system, which was the PvP system back then, required you to, well, if you wanted to rank up and get to the top ranks, required you to play all day from dawn to dusk. Not even kidding you. If you wanted to be in the top rankings, that was how it was. Now you can play 5 games and that's it for your week. That's all. And that's nothing. That's like half an hour gameplay. It's a bit odd, that, I find. They're doing it with Call of Duty as well. It just seems to be...
Belena!
You made it!
It hasn't been easy. Now where is that spellstone?
My father didn't say exactly where it was, but he knew that General Scales had hidden it somewhere close. Look carefully. I'm sure you and your little friend can find it before they do. Time is short. You must find the spellstone.
Quick pause there for the cutscene that randomly come out of the blue. But yeah, Call of Duty, they do seem to make it more casual all the time. And it is just a trend for gaming that I would at one point in time just like for them to buck a little bit. Something with some god-honest difficulty, and not the difficulty that's kind of like broken. Because some games, of course, they have difficult things. They literally actually put... I mean, World of Warcraft did this. They literally actually put a boss in there that completely and utterly stops anyone from getting past it, so they can have time to make more stuff. That kind of difficulty, the fake difficulty you could call it, it's just unrewarding, unsatisfying. But games, they do need to have that little bit more of a challenge, that little bit more figure it out for yourself nowadays, I feel. Seeing there's loads of mushrooms around, let's feed Tricky. I'm going off on odd little tangent rants for this episode, aren't I? It's good to be in this autopilot mode though. Get things done, no problem. Fastish. Puzzles, no problem. Fighting, no problem. Everything's good. Scarabs. Getting that money count up. Gonna be able to buy something nice when I get back. Time for some style. I love how Tricky's like, cool. Totally bodacious. Rad. I want to see Tricky fight those guys. Tricky should just literally come across and just bite them. You should just go, yeah, rah, and just bite their heads off, the small ones. Drag them out the ground. So we've got exploding barrels flying towards us at horrific speeds. And we've got an exploding barrel of our own. Is this some kind of like odd mini game where we have to take it up to somewhere? That didn't work out very well at all. Didn't get hurt that much. But it looks like that's the basis of it. We have to carry this all the way to the top. It just looks like that to me. I don't know how it looks to you, but they wouldn't place it there if it... What? If it didn't have some kind of functionality that was like that. And if not, then I'm just wasting a hell of a lot of time. Let's put it that way. I find this kind of thing difficult. Oh, come on! Just because you've got, like, the angles are really odd and the barrels go at unexplainable angles. Because, of course, there's no edges to these platforms and the barrels just seem to manage to make it back to me no matter what. Okay, we're making it up a bit more. Concentrating now. No! I'm so enraged at that. Do I actually need to bring it up here? What's this? Is that a drawbridge? Did I need that thing up here or not? This is the question right now. Let's look on the next platform, see if there's anything of importance. We needed it up here. Oh my god. Time to go all the way back down and bring it up then. See, this is slightly difficult. I like this kind of difficulty. Other way barrel. I'm going to run into you, aren't I? You're not faster than me. You are... You know, you are not faster than me. What on earth am I doing with my language now? See, look, now we've kicked out of autopilot mode. I was in autopilot mode and the game was going great. I was just chatting away. And now we've kicked into concentration mode and things go rubbish. You always... Oh, come on! You're always better as a gamer when you are playing on instinct. When you're playing... What the hell? When you're playing on your... Well, your experience, so to say. I hate this thing. This pathway up is hell to me. I'll go round and round where we stopped. That's not hitting me! What are you on? What are you on? Now I'm getting hit by the barrel again. Now the barrel's gonna hit me again. No! You undescribable barrels of complete and utter torment and torture. I hate you. Die. Okay. I'm sure that last barrel... They're just like clipping me in the knee or something. Don't make arrow to the knee jokes just because I said knee. God, that meme was so annoying. I mean, I played Skyrim. Oh, come on! Ugh! I'm so not amused right now. I wasn't even anywhere near it. Let's go. No, it's gonna... The frustrations of one man and his barrel. I'm about to die. I really should just go down and pick up a health upgrade. Whoa, I just dodged that. If I fall, will I get killed by the mushroom? There was some boxes somewhere around. Oh my god. Dumbledore pod. And then all of a sudden you find something that mysteriously stumps you for no reason at all. No apparent reason. Right. 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 You can hear the irritation in my voice. It's just that bad right now. One final try, and then I'm cutting off this episode and doing it next episode. I think people find this kind of thing when someone's failing just as entertaining as when they're succeeding, strangely enough. Come on. I'm gonna make it with the dramatic, cool music. Okay. We're up this far. Tell me I'm gonna make it. Yes! Yes! Make it all the way around here. Put down. Okay. Next on the list is to do what? Shoot it? I hope this is the right answer. Oh, no, 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 no. We're going up. This could have been really bad. This episode's running over for time. Whoops. All because of my frustration. I do like that. I actually appreciate that segment. That's what I'm talking about with difficulty. Random difficulty. Let's press the switch and bring the barrel up, I'm guessing. We've got to take that barrel even further. Just when you thought things couldn't get bad enough, we now have to go through flamethrowers. So I'm going to leave it here for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. This episode was going so well until that end segment where I just completely lost it. But I hope it entertained you anyway, let's put it that way. Lots of blabbering on in this episode, so next episode we're just going to get straight back down and find that spellstone, hopefully. Thank you guys for watching. Cheers. See you around.